You've probably seen this term in the news a lot lately.
Gerrymandering.
Gerrymandering.
Gerrymander.
Gerrymandering.
The gerrymandering.
But why? Texas said they were going to do it, prompting a reaction from California, prompting a reaction from North Carolina, prompting a reaction from Virginia. So, what is it? Gerrymandering is the intentional drawing of district borders in an attempt to affect the outcome of the election. And with the American political climate more heated than at any other time since the Civil War, state legislatures with heavy left or right control are racing to redraw their lines for the 2026 United States congressional elections. Question number 1. Why do states draw district lines? The United States Constitution dictates that a national census be held every 10 years, and based on the population count, each state would be assigned a certain number of seats in the House of Representatives. The founders established a rule of one seat for no more than every 30,000 people. This was a time when, according to the 1790 census, the total population of the country was 3.9 million, 700,000 of which were enslaved and only counted as 3/5 of a person. More on that in a future video. The founders clearly had zero imagination when it came to envisioning the country's future growth. If the one representative for every 30,000 rule held true today, California would have over 1,300 House seats on its own out of 11,000 total. Likely far too many to reside in a congressional chamber. By 1929, the total number of House seats was so large it had to be permanently capped at the magic number of 435 to be distributed among the states based on population. On average, a single House seat now represents over 760,000 people. Once the number of House seats per state is determined, the state legislatures are given the power to draw their congressional lines as they see fit, giving an immense amount of power to whichever party controls any particular House legislature right after a census year. Question number 2. How do district lines become unfair? Voter behavior is often predictable based on where a voter lives and the subgroups with whom they identify. Let's imagine a community that needs to be split into 6 unique districts with an even split of support for 2 political parties. In this example, there is a clear east-west divide in voter preference, and the district lines can easily be drawn in a simple, consistent way which provides a likewise even split in representation. We can even draw the lines more creatively, moving out from the corners that still creates homogeneous, safe districts. Or we can draw our lines straight across, creating competitive districts where each party has a chance of winning out. But let's say the yellow party has control of where the lines go and decided to split the map up this way. Despite the overall support still being split 50-50, the yellows have taken an additional seat by packing one district entirely with greens while dividing up the rest among yellow-controlled areas. It's worth noting, of course, that population areas are rarely so efficient as to have such a clean geographic divide. More often we'll see a map like this, where one group exists between 2 pockets of another. Using our creative mapping skills, we can still make non-competitive districts, guaranteeing even representation, but taking away the point of voting in the first place. So we can try in other ways, but we can see that district shapes which were previously fair aren't working out so well here, overrepresenting one party while undercutting the other. This gets even more complicated when our total area isn't defined by straight lines, and these pocket populations are spread over wider and wider areas. This is an insanely difficult process to complete fairly, and that's assuming the people drawing the maps even want to play fair. So that's gerrymandering in a nutshell. Subscribe to this channel so you won't miss future episodes on the history of gerrymandering, the negative and sometimes even positive effects it has on representation, potential solutions to the problem, and even state-by-state analysis of voting districts. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.